What if the most expensive ingredient in your $500 face cream is the jar itself? A 2021 analysis by cosmetic chemist Stephen Elaine Co. found that the raw ingredients in a typical luxury face cream cost manufacturers between $2 and $12, regardless of the retail price tag. That gap between $2 of chemistry and $500 at checkout isn't fraud. It's a precisely engineered economic system. And once you see how it works, you can't unsee it. The modern luxury skincare industry was largely architected by Estée Lauder, who in 1968 launched Re-Nutriv Cream at $60, a jaw-dropping price for the era, with zero clinical claims and maximum mystique. By law in the United States and EU, every cosmetic product must list ingredients in descending order of concentration, a system called INCI. The ingredient present in the highest amount appears first. The first ingredient in nearly every face cream on Earth, including the $500 ones, is aqua, water. The same thing coming out of your tap, now wearing a silk robe. Strip away water and stiller emulsifiers, and every effective skincare formula comes down to three functional categories: humectants that attract moisture, occlusives that seal it in, and actives that change skin behavior at the cellular level. The most clinically validated anti-aging active is retinol, a vitamin A derivative. A landmark 1995 study in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology confirmed it measurably increases collagen production and accelerates cell turnover. Here's where the tension starts. According to cosmetic chemist Perry Romanowski, who has published ingredient cost breakdowns on the Society of Cosmetic Chemists platform, pharmaceutical-grade retinol costs manufacturers roughly 30 cents per effective dose. A drugstore retinol serum at $20 and a luxury version at $300 contain virtually identical concentrations. Hyaluronic acid, the humectant celebrity of the 2010s, holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water and genuinely plumps skin. It also costs manufacturers approximately 40 cents per gram at cosmetic grade. But here's where it gets harder. Many luxury creams list exotic actives, gold peptides, caviar extract, black truffle, at concentrations so low, they're functionally inert. Cosmetic chemists call this fairy dusting. Fairy dusting means adding a prestigious ingredient at 0.001%, enough to appear on the label and in the marketing copy, nowhere near enough to affect your skin. The ingredient exists for the story, not the formula. Now consider packaging. According to a 2022 Mintel report on prestige beauty manufacturing, a heavyweight frosted glass jar with a magnetic gold lid, embossed logo, and silk interior box can cost a brand between $40 and $80 per unit to produce, before a single drop of cream goes in. The markup chain compounds the gap. A 2020 Euromonitor international analysis of prestige beauty pricing found brands typically sell to department stores at roughly 2.5 times manufacturing cost. Retailers mark up another 40%, and advertising absorbs a further 15 to 25% of the final shelf price. Add a celebrity endorsement. WWD reported in 2019 that top-tier luxury beauty ambassadorships routinely exceed $10 million per campaign cycle, and the brand must recoup that investment somewhere. That somewhere is your credit card. But here's the question worth asking. Does price ever correlate with performance? The answer is yes, but not where the marketing points, and only for one specific reason. Formulation technology. Specifically, how a cream delivers an active past the skin barrier is where premium products can legitimately earn their price. Encapsulating retinol in lipid microspheres improves dermal penetration and measurably increases efficacy at the target tissue layer. A 2018 study in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology found encapsulated retinol reduced wrinkle depth by 36% over 12 weeks, compared to 21% for unencapsulated retinol at the same concentration. Here's the twist. Encapsulated retinol isn't exclusive to luxury brands. CeraVe's resurfacing retinol serum, retailing at $22, uses the same encapsulation mechanism as formulas costing 20 times more. But dismissing luxury skincare entirely misses a real mechanism. A 2011 PLOS ONE study by lead author Yolanda Martinez found participants reported significantly greater skin improvement from a cream they were told was expensive, even when every tube was identical. The ritual matters biologically. That PLOS ONE finding points to a direct mechanism. Users who believe a product is working apply it more consistently, massage more thoroughly, and protect their investment with sunscreen. Consistent daily application is, by the logic of every clinical trial in dermatology, the variable that drives results. No dissection is complete without La Mer. NASA aerospace physicist Max Huber created the original formula in 1965 after a lab accident burned his face. He spent 12 years developing a fermented sea kelp extract he called miracle broth. Dermatologist and cosmetic chemist Dr. Dre analyzed La Mer's NCI list in 2020 and found its primary functional ingredients are glycerin, mineral oil, and seaweed extract, all available individually for under $5 per effective dose. La Mer is genuinely well formulated. Its texture, stability, and sensory experience are exceptional. The question isn't whether it works, it does, but whether it works 300 times better than a $20 alternative. Here's the callback to everything said so far. The single most evidence-backed anti-aging intervention isn't in any of these jars. A 2013 randomized controlled trial in Annals of Internal Medicine proved daily SPF 50 sunscreen halted measurable skin aging over 4.5 years. There's one more layer the industry counts on consumers missing. In the US, the FDA classifies cosmetics separately from drugs. A cream that claims to moisturize faces minimal oversight. A cream that claims to reverse aging would be regulated as a drug, so brands never say that. Notice the language on every luxury label. Visibly reduces, appears to firm, skin looks younger. Every word is a legal hedge. These phrases make no clinical promise. They describe perception, not biology, and they're engineered by lawyers as much as chemists. Here's a detail that sharpens everything. In 2021, Deciem, maker of The Ordinary, published its full manufacturing cost breakdowns publicly, revealing that its niacinamide serum costs 68 cents to produce and retails for $6. Its closest luxury equivalent retails for 90. Same molecule, same concentration, 132 times the price difference. Here's what makes this genuinely complicated. Cosmetic chemists, the people who know exactly what's in these jars, still buy luxury skincare. Not because the formula is superior, but because, as chemist Michelle Wong documented in her Lab Muffin Beauty Science research, the sensory elegance of a premium texture measurably improves application compliance. They're buying the behavior, not the biology. Before buying any skincare product at any price, ask 3 things. Does it contain a clinically validated active at an effective concentration? Is that active stabilized and deliverable? And is the price driven by the formula or the fantasy? Remember that opening question. What if the most expensive ingredient is the jar? It wasn't rhetorical. The jar, the box, the ribbon, the department store counter, the celebrity face, that is the product. The cream is almost incidental. The smartest skincare routine pairs a $20 retinol, a $5 niacinamide serum, and a religious commitment to SPF, then spends the remaining $475 on whatever actually makes you feel beautiful.